Hi there, Dinah here. Thanks for joining me. This week I've been focusing on being present, being here when you're here, totally, absolutely present. What does that really mean, and how can we do that better? Well, there's loads of things that have become kind of part of regular life that stop us being present. An example of that, multitasking. I remember joking in the 80s when a study showed that women could multitask to some extent, and that actually they were wired in a way that meant they were better at it than men. And we all thought that was so funny. But the truth is, when we're multitasking, we're not actually present for either of those things. Each of them is only getting part of our attention, and it's unlikely that either of them, or any of them, is being done in a way that's truly present. Notifications, they're another thing. Oh gosh, what's that like? When you're talking or working with someone, or even just sitting and having coffee together, and all you're really aware of is those bing, bong, ding, vibration, alert, alert. And that's the thing, isn't it? There's this kind of urgency, this sense of, I need you. I'm more important than whatever it is you're doing, or whoever it is you're with. And much as we will say, oh, I'm ignoring that, the very fact you heard it has already shown you didn't ignore it. It got into some space up here that means you're no longer really present, because you're now wondering, was it important? Is it urgent? Should I have a quick look? You know, we've all done it, haven't we? I'm ignoring it, I'm ignoring it. But as soon as the person you're with gets up to go to the loo or get a coffee, what do? I'll check what that notification was. So we haven't been ignoring it. It has been taking a space and preventing us being present. And the third big thing that I think impacts being present in a more long-term way is procrastination, or what some of us like to say is perfectionism. I think there's a very slim, almost invisible line between the two. And often when we procrastinate on something and drop it, go back to it, drop it, go back to it, think, overthink, overanalyze, we're missing the chance to be present. We're actually denying ourselves that chance. There's that beautiful saying of, how many times have you missed good enough, hoping to make it perfect, and then you've missed the chance for the good, the great, the excellent, that all went between those two. So by procrastinating on things, by seeking some perfection we imagine that doesn't actually exist most of the time, we keep ourselves back. We keep ourselves from being truly present in our own lives. So I'd really encourage you today to think, how often am I letting those three things prevent me from being truly present in my own life? And then decide which one you're going to tackle first. I hope you feel you could share some of that with me. I'd love to know, what did you do to tackle one of those three things, and what kind of impact is it having? I'll see you again soon. Thanks for joining me.